Hello and welcome to the Kraka Ken talk show. In today's episode, we are not so much doing interviews, but we are talking about local businesses that you can support not only this Christmas, but throughout the whole year. These are businesses that we've personally bought from and support, so if you want to go show them some love, we'd greatly appreciate it. This is also the first video we're doing that has the two other hosts from Kraka Ken in it. We do have a video coming out in the near future explaining who they are in more detail. This is one of the hosts. This is Kristin Hay, and she's going to introduce herself to all of you and let you know who she is. Do you want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, so hi, my name's Kristin. This is my first time in front of the camera. Up until now, I've been working behind the scenes on Kraka Ken, managing the social media and communication side of our little project. And our little project came out in 2020, kind of during like one of the worst years that I think all of us has ever experienced. And just like that, so many of our friends and people on our social media feeds have been creating some amazing content this year, and we thought we would shed light on them. So we've put together this video to inspire you to shop local, but also maybe give you inspiration for this Christmas and birthdays and anything else that's coming up in 2021. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you so much for coming on, man. Like, I really appreciate it. Obviously, we know you because you're a host on Kraka Ken and you do all of our graphics for us, but the audience haven't seen you yet in front of the camera. We do have an intro video coming, which will be the video after this one, explaining who Kristin and who Andrew are and what their roles are within this channel. You'll see them do interviews in the future as well, but we're not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about local businesses, and Andrew actually runs a local business, so why don't you tell us what it is and what it's called?
Certainly, thank you very much for having me. So when I'm not at the moment interviewing people, I started my own apparel company. So it's called Brass Neck Apparel. It's a very much alternative streetwear, I guess you'd call it.
So basically, it's just making tabletop dice for games like Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer. It basically started off as me thinking, I play them, so why not make them? It did start off as a hobby, and then it was a case of, oh, what if we move over to like Etsy or start actually making dice for friends and then eventually the public?
Yeah, so my business is called Pocket Phoenix Craft, so Phoenix as in the bird. I love making stuff. I've always loved making things. It's quite expensive kind of materials wise and stuff like that, so I never really managed to get started on it until I had kind of a little bit of savings behind me to get going. But it's it's just a really good creative outlet for me.
So I run a wee Etsy business called Rotten Flamingos. It's me and another girl, Kirsten, from work as well, so we kind of started it as a wee side hustle back in 2018, and then it just slowly started to kick off around 2019 and obviously 2020. We've been furloughed for nearly a year, so we just decided to dedicate all our time to it, to be honest, and actually just go kind of balls to the wall and set up a wee store.
It's an outlet for my own creative designs, essentially, that I put in a t-shirt, and I would always sit there and think, that would heavy look good in a t-shirt, and then one day I just decided, why don't I put it on a t-shirt? And hence Brass Neck was essentially born.
I was standing on the door at work, and I was just having a kind of to and fro with one of my colleagues, and I was like, if I was to start selling dice, what can I call it? I'm just going through all the names, and he just randomly goes, "Hi, dice or tag sounds good." I was like, that does sound good, doesn't it? And then from there, it's like kind of like try to build the whole, like the image, the logo, etc. Just try to build that from the ground up.
I officially started it, I would say, I think it was the end of April. Once we kind of went into lockdown, I was like, I need something. And I was talking myself out of it for about 2 months, and I just woke up one morning and I was like, I'm not going to do it. And when I felt that thought come into my head, I was like, make an Etsy right now. And I made the Etsy account from my bed.
I had the bright idea of coming up with this brand while I was slightly intoxicated at a Christmas party. I sort of would run in my mouth and be like, oh, I can do this, I can do that. And once I'd sobered up, I was like, right, okay, I want to like properly do this, because I studied fashion business in uni. So owning a brand has basically just been a personal goal for me from the start, really.
I'm handling everything basically, and he does some dice occasionally.
Yeah.
I told him for months that he needed to start an Instagram and actually have his own business Instagram. And then one day I just decided, nah, I'm doing it, set it all up, started marketing and pushed it on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter so that he could actually get people to buy his dice that weren't just his pals.
So what is it that your business sells? What do you offer?
So I offer a lot of kind of custom pieces. What did I start with? Just like it was just a little square mould, and I put a couple of little, I think it was flowers or something in it, and I was like, right, okay, we'll go with this, and we started adding colour and all that kind of thing. So
t-shirts, hoodies, hats, jumpers, soon to be moving into ideally more accessories, so keychains, do some stickers just now, but stuff that, if you don't want to commit to a 20 quid jumper or a t-shirt, whatever, but you still want to have the logo or have a design that you can just stick in your laptop, then making it very accessible for people that do want to support you but might not have the money there to spend at the time.
So we started as just a wee pin business. So we released our first collection. It was like the Tropicella collection, and we done some other wee pins, some like wee glow in the dark ones. We done some stickers.
It's just mainly as dice, all made from like resin, but turned the dice into key rings. So, like Karen's going to start making like initial type key rings and all that kind of stuff. So it's the actual company itself for dice, but it doesn't stop you actually making things outside of that.
I kind of branched out into other things, but I'll show you with what I kind of started with. So this isn't one of my first pieces, but this is kind of the idea of one of my first pieces. Different kind of colour ones. These are just the ones that I grabbed. So
Stunning.
Awesome.
Probably not the best to show you with the background, but and then just the last piece that I grabbed to show you guys is this bowl. So this is like a free form.
So we've got pins, prints, stickers. We've started doing greeting cards. We've got Christmas cards. So we're just constantly adding to our catalogue, and just like wee fun, sort of bright, colourful designs really, and just a wee bit of nostalgia and a wee bit of sass in there as well.
That's continuing to grow and develop. That one day, hopefully, is my full-time profession essentially. But yeah, it's my wee baby.
As I said before, like, there's only so much Xbox you can play. The gyms are shut, so the only thing I can do is just make things.
So why do you think it's so important this year that people try to shop local and try to support independent artists like yourselves?
Amazon, Jeff Bezos makes so much money off of just sitting on his ass. Everyone that started a local small business, etc., they're like maybe just out of a job because of lockdown, or the money's been so severely cut that they need that extra income. And as well as the case, if you do support them, they have that extra bit of income to help support themselves with bills. And
Shopping local puts somebody's dinner on their table, whereas shopping on Amazon just gives Jeff Bezos more money that he doesn't need.
You're supporting your local economy, aren't you? You're supporting a family, you're supporting someone else's dream. You're essentially just feeding my creative passion, I suppose.
Amazon, who's getting a thank you? Nobody. If you were to buy a t-shirt on me, for example, you would have probably the comfort in knowing that, one, I'm very, very thankful for it, and that's going straight back into the business.
Is that honestly, see, as like a small business owner and sort of shop owner, the sort of quality and the care you get is second to none. Like, the small businesses will really go the extra mile to take care of their customers. Like, we'll do extra bits and pieces, we'll do freebies, we'll give them a wee sticker, we'll put some confetti in, and it's just the level of like care and the thought process going behind it is just so much more.
Everything from the supplier side of things anyway was me choosing the clothes, me choosing the actual brand of the t-shirts that it's printed on, through to the designs, obviously putting them on t-shirts, then marketing, promotion, Yeah, it's a one-man band.
You're supporting a family, you're not just supporting like a big conglomerate or a CEO that's already a millionaire. You're supporting their life and their well-being and their happiness, and yeah, it's really important.
The short answer is basically fuck Amazon and fuck the Tories. Basically.
Oh,
Yes.
amazing.
We're all about that. We're all about that.
Obviously, mental health right now is quite a hot subject, and it's affected a lot of people in 2020, especially. What is this new idea you've got, Donna?
So what it's going to be called is, it's going to be a line of t-shirts called No Bad Days. And all the t-shirts that are designed, and they will be mental health focused in terms of the design or the message that they put across. Every t-shirt that's bought from them, I'm not going to take profit from it. I've got my £5 from every t-shirt that's bought on that line will go directly to a monthly mental health charity. I never wanted it to be, it looks like Brass Neck Apparel, Andrew made a donation to whoever. So each month, along with a different charity, I'm going to have an option on the website that you can add a wee note to it. So the charity donation isn't going to be in my name, it's going to be in memory of or in support of.
Right, okay.
And each
That's
month it will just be in someone
really
else's.
nice touch.
That's lovely.
Where is it people can find you?
You can find us on Instagram, you can find us on Facebook, and you can find us on Etsy. So it's all just Dice or Die.
So it's mainly on Instagram, so it's just at Pocket Phoenix Crafts on Instagram. And of course I've got my Etsy store as well. The link is in my bio on my Etsy store.
Yeah, our Instagram is just at Rotten Flamingos, and so is we've got a TikTok as well, which is kind of features more packing videos and stuff. So if you want to see our process, we'll share it on TikTok, we'll share it on Instagram Reels too. And Facebook is just /Rotten Flamingos as well.
And you were saying that you're on Etsy and you've got your own store as well, don't you? So that's where it'd be best for people to find you, just to look through these places.
Yeah, 100%.
Our website is brassneck.store. We're on Instagram, Brass Neck Apparel. We're on Facebook, Brass Neck Apparel. All of which have the associated links to find your way onto the website.
I thank you so much for coming on and telling people about your stuff, man. It's really good. Like, the quality of the stuff's amazing. So
I think 2021's going to be a big year.
Yeah.
And they are just incredible. Like the little coffin jewelry boxes, I was just dying over. If I was to describe it, I would describe it as like a goth's paper chase, but like an absolute dream.
Oh my god.
thank you so much for coming on, man, and telling everyone about your clothing brand. Like, we really appreciate it.
It's so comfy, so easy to wear, and the beanie hat is the one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.